Hello, welcome to the Data Channel. So today we are excited to bring up one more interesting topic, that is to understand what makes a data AI ready. Because we all know that AI is everywhere. You take from chatbots to fraud detection, or you can take from autonomous cars to medical diagnosis. So either the AI is in the research phase, or in few places it already started making the impact, right? And but there is a truth. What is the truth behind is the AI is only as good as your data. That means if your data is not good enough, that means if the data is containing noise, if the data collection process itself is wrong, or it is having a lot of process issues. Because if you take any enterprise organizations, so in most of the cases, what happens is you have the process of data collecting, or you have your own process of extracting the data from different source systems. During the process of the either it is extraction, or how the data is collected, or how data is being coming from different systems from point A to point B, from point B to point C. So it can introduce a lot of missing data, it can introduce a lot of noise, and ultimately the data quality is not as good as it has to be for the AI use cases. Like perhaps what happens is, in most of the organization, the leadership level is excited to bring in a lot of AI use cases, and there is a lot of investments also in that direction. But the whole problem is we need to understand the data behind the scenes. So the organizations, how the leadership needs to evaluate what kind of data they are actually having. So building the AI use case is only dependent on the AI. Only the AI is only dependent on the good data. So there is a need of good data, right? So that is where we will be discussing in this particular video what exactly makes data AI ready. Because to make the data AI ready, there are certain criterias, there are certain we will go with the problem, what is exactly the problem, and we'll see the solution and solution aspect of it, and how organizations can shift their mindset to really think about the data instead of hurrying up to bring up the AI use cases. So that's the whole agenda of this particular video. So first, let's think about the problem. So the problem here is the most of the data we generate today is messy. So whether you talk about the raw data, unstructured data, so it is mostly scattered. And while AI promises to revolutionize everything, so it won't work with the junk data. So that's the reality. So think of it this way, right? So you wouldn't train a pilot using a broken instrument, isn't it? So similarly, you cannot expect AI to perform and bring the miraculous results with the poor data, right? So that's the whole reality of this. So this is the problem, okay? And so if you think about solution, what can be done? So what makes data truly AI ready? So we will break it down into four key elements here that decides whether AI succeeds for an organization or it fails. Okay. The first element I would like to discuss is annotation and labeling. Okay. So to teach AI, you need to show it an example. So that means that's where annotation comes into picture, where you labeling the images, categorizing the text, or even tagging the blockchain address, whether it is a legit or scam, right? So without good labels, AI is like a student with no teacher, or it is clueless. So here is and here is the trick. So what you can do is you can use annotation, and you can use that annotation, and it can be done manually or by humans, or using AI assistants as well. So we need to find the sweet spot. What is the sweet spot? The combination of both with the transparency and validation. So that's what makes the label not just useful, but also the trustworthy thing, right? So this is the first key element, the annotation and labeling. So the second is the structure and the format. Um, so if you think about AI, right? So AI always loves the order. That means it wants the data to be in a structured manner as much as possible, so it can so that it can because it's all mathematical and statistical calculations, right? So the more that structured the data is, so it can perform better. The AI can perform better. So whether it's a CSV file, whether it's a JSON or it's a Parquet file, so data must be clean, consistent, and also the machine readable. Okay. If you feed AI unstructured data, fragmented inputs, it's like acting someone's to build a skyscraper with random bricks and there is no blueprint, right? So structured data ensures speed. There is a speed, accuracy, and most importantly, the trust. So this is the second point, second key element. You need to take structure and format very seriously. So that like a more structured and format data you have, the more the performance you get from the AI. Even though you don't have the structure and format, you need to bring to that structure and format. Okay. So the next key element is the third key element would be scale and diversity. So AI isn't smart because it sees one example. It's smart because it sees thousands of diverse example. Okay. So small or narrow data sets create a bias. So imagine a self-driving car trained only in a particular location or only in a particular road. So how you can expect it to perform in another location or another city or a country, right? It cannot, we cannot expect that. So that's why for AI to generate, it needs the scalability. That means it needs a lot of data. And also, it's not just about the volume of the data, but also the variety and diversity of the data. So that's why variety isn't just an option. It is a fundamental or foundation of fairness of the for fairness and the performance of the AI or ML models that you will be using. So that's a key third element that we discussed, that is scale and diversity. So the next would be transparency and traceability. So this is also one of the important thing, because this is, for example, if you take for data to be AI ready, its origin must be clear. So that means you should have keep track of who has created the data, where the data is coming from, how it is labeled, right? And that builds the transparency and also builds the trust, right? So without this, it would have the hidden risk of hidden biases, compliance issues, or worse, unexplainable AI decisions. So traceable data means it is more of auditable, and auditable data means it's most trustworthy AI. So what we are telling here is, whenever you're talking about building a AI use case on a particular data, so it is not just about start using the data, right? So you should know where the data is coming from and how the data is created, what is the purpose of creating that data. And also you need to have a capability of auditing the data, or having that footprint of the data from, like, from the source. For example, if it is coming from source A to source B, and then from point B to point C, which how the data is flowing and which are the columns that are attributes that are flowing. So that lineage you should be able to backtrack. So if you're not able to backtrack, so then what happens is, whether you are building a huge AI model, so that the trustworthiness of that model will go down, because you are not able to backtrack what is the origin of the data, or origin of the attribute, or origin of the KPI that you are building from that, right? So that's a key important thing. So let's think about a real world impact. Okay. So for example, so there's these principles aren't just a theory. Okay. They are what powerful real AI applications, from fraud detection in bank to medical diagnosis to automation, autonomous driving. So high quality, if you have a high quality AI ready data, is the fuel that makes all these use cases possible. So without that, your model cannot be reliable. So without it, you unlock the innovations. That's not possible, right? So finally, so the next time you hear something say AI is the future, so always keep in mind the future depends on the data we give it, right? So AI ready data means it is annotated, it is having a proper structure, There is a lot of diversity in the data and also the transparency for any auditing or any compliance issues. Or if you have any productional issues and you want to do the data triaging, so you need to have that backtracking or transparency of data lineage. So these are very critical and very basic foundational or fundamental things. So get these things ready, and you don't just build the models, you build the trust, right? So just keep that in mind. So if you found this video useful, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your fellow data enthusiasts. But finally, you need to keep in mind that so the AI is all about the data, right? And if you think from the leadership perspective, as we are telling, the lot of organizations have terribly failed, or they've started realizing that. So what they thought about building the AI, magical AI systems, is not as expected, right? The early adoption of AI, the companies which are doing early adoption of AI have realized that. So it is not as simple as they would have imagined or they bought the investments for, because of the each organizations is having its own challenges. The data quality. So data quality is not just about how the data is collected, right? So there are a lot of processes. There are a lot of manual processes that is generating that data. So geographically, how the transactions are generated are not standardized, right? The processes are not standardized. So because of this, like business challenges, or the data is not clean, not ready, uh, having a lot of data quality issues, process issues, and it is not standardized for AI use cases. So that is where it's very critical, important thing aspect to understand whether if you're doing a big investments in AI in any organizations, you need to have that assessment, clear assessment, to go back and see how exactly the data that in your organization is it can support for the AI use cases, right? And how much the data is ready for performing this kind of AI use cases. So hope this was useful. Thanks for watching.